What's up, everyone? Jonathan and Melissa here, and we've got an audience over here with London and Finley. We're going a little bit COVID crazy, I think. The past few months, most of our ministry, it seems like, has been right out of this living room.
Yeah.
And what a year that we've had. It's been crazy, but God has continued to allow us to do ministry, which we're so thankful of.
Yes.
We've done a lot of online church services, a lot of Zoom meetings and virtual like media training and webinars and stuff like that. So this was like the season that God prepared us for, I feel like, because we had all of the equipment to do things and to continue carrying on ministry. Yeah,
and it was awesome. We also, we had a lot of knowledge that people here really needed. The Japan Assemblies of God, turned to us to look for help, to help them do media, and it was a wonderful opportunity.
Yeah, they've really, the doors have really flown open here in regards with the National Church, and we've had multiple projects and collaborating with them over the past few months. In fact, one huge one, which was helping them put on a national youth camp that was completely done online. So we had speakers from around Japan and Philippines. We had talent videos from all of the youth groups across Japan. We had worship. We had lots of stuff. London danced in one of the worship videos, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember the dance?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Can we see it?
Yeah.
Come on, let's see it. There you go. It was a really, really great opportunity to collaborate with national youth leaders here in Japan. And so God has just amazed us with how we've been able to continue doing things.
Yes.
Another huge piece of news that we want to share with you guys, because a lot of you know that we have been working with an international church here in Tokyo called ICA Tokyo. And we've been kind of serving in the role of associate pastor there. We've been helping do the online services and worship. And we really feel that God has led us to accept the position of the lead pastor of ICA Tokyo.
Yes.
So we are so excited. God is just so good in this. We are just looking forward to seeing what God does with this church. It's an awesome community of faith.
Yeah, it really is. And our church, it's an international church in the largest city in the world, so we have a diverse congregation. We have families from all over the world. Our church represents many different countries, which is just amazing. And even the location of our church, it's right across the street from Tokyo University, which is one of the largest and most prestigious universities in Japan. And so we really feel like God has placed us there and in that location just to do amazing things and to reach out to the young people on that campus.
Yeah, it's always been our heart to reach young people here in Japan. And so God has given us a door right across the street to be able to do that. And maybe you're asking, are we still going to be doing media ministry? And the answer is absolutely yes. We're still going to continue our work with AP Media throughout Asia Pacific. We're still going to collaborate with the church here in Japan on media projects. We're going to begin training a media team for the national church here. We envision ICA Tokyo to really be a resource center for the national church, to be able to teach media and to have workshops and really to resource the church. That's our heart. And so we want to ask that you guys just be praying with us. I know that many of you have been praying with us, and we want to thank you for your faithful and generous support over the past few months. I know this year has been tough. But your support has just continued to be a shot in the arm to us to keep going and to push through. And we know that God is making a way here. So be praying for our church. Be praying for us as we transition into the lead pastor role over the next couple months, and that God would just help us and help our church right now during this time as we begin to talk about what does the future look like for this church, and how can we reach outside the walls more into the city of Tokyo. And thank you for praying for Japan and what God is doing here. We just believe that God's plan has not stopped here. It continues forward. We know that God has big plans for the nation of Japan in the future. We're so excited about the future and what is on the horizon. for God's power to move in this nation. And so thank you guys for always praying for us and for Japan. And as a family right now, we'll, as always, say sayonara. So girls, can we say that? So 1, 2, 3. Sayonara! Yay!